Well, hey y'all, I don't know about y'all, but our first frost has come and we have pulled up all of our annuals and everything is looking a little sad. So I wanted to share with y'all today something that I picked up in order to help keep everything from looking so bare during Christmas time in our zone 8B in Georgia. I don't typically put in a fall or winter annuals because our fall and winter is kind of short. And so what I'll do is we do Christmas, and then come mid-February, depending on what the weather's looking like, we start getting ready for summer, our summer annuals and spring annuals. So anyways, it doesn't really ever feel worth it to me to invest in something that lasts such a short period of time. All right, what I have here, they're called picks, and this one is a Norfolk cedar. It's got LED pre-lit and has 30 warm white lights, which is what I was attracted to because I don't really love the look of the LED, the new LED lights. So I'm hoping that this one will give it a warm glow, but I thought this would be great for these two urns right here because we can see them from our porch. We also put a Christmas tree up on our porch, and so I thought it would be a good accent to the outside and complement what we had going on the porch. Another really great thing about this is it's actually battery powered, and so it says that it's good for indoors or sheltered outdoor use. So I'm hoping that this gets a little bit of shelter from the overhang of our storm gutters, and so I'm hoping between that and the way that it is facing that it'll be nice and safe to have here. I will say that I got this from Target as part of their Wonder Shop, if you can't see that there at the top. I got this one early in October, as soon as they started putting out their Christmas decorations, because I had a feeling that they wouldn't last long. And just prior to filming this, I checked and they are no longer available for shipment, and I saw that there was a limited supply at my local store. So get online, see if they have them at your local store. With any luck, you'll be able to grab one. If not, I looked and I saw that Amazon had some, of course, that didn't look just like this, but hopefully you'll be able to find something similar if you like this idea and want to join along. So let's get this unboxed. Okay, so it's got a little protective cover, so I'm assuming that it's kind of sharp on the end. Alright, so what I wanted to show y'all here, or wanted to look at, so it's got this battery pack. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it's got this rubber casing around it, so maybe that'll help keep some of the water out. I may take like some saran wrap as well and kind of wrap it around. It takes 3 AA batteries. I also like that it's got this timer function. I have some indoor battery powered lights that also function this way. It's so nice not to have to go around and turn everything on every night, but instead that they come on all at the same time and go off without me having to go back and turn them off. So anyways, I really like that function of this. So we're gonna get it set up and then I'm gonna let y'all take a look at it. All right, so I was wrong. It's not sharp on the end. In fact, if we pull this little rubber piece off, it shows that it's just where they've bent the metal up, and then they started wrapping this yarn, or I'm not really sure what that is, some type of threading on it. So we're gonna go ahead and just put this down in the middle. We're gonna make sure the battery pack is facing towards the back. And then my husband had a great idea of, instead of using saran wrap, we're gonna use a Ziploc with a little bit of duct tape. And we're just gonna tuck it in the urn here in the back, and we're gonna fluff, or as I like to say, floof it all out so that it looks a little bit more natural, because of course these artificial plants don't look the most natural. If it moves around too much in the dirt, I was thinking what I might do is end up getting a floral block, styrofoam block to put it in. But we're just going to try it out. Hopefully the dirt will be stable enough to keep it nice and sturdy. All right, so what we decided to do is we're going to use a landscape staple. We had some, of course, for this tubing that we're not using right now. We're just going to go right down the edge to give it a little bit of stability. All right, we got one down. We just kind of floofed it out. So from the top, it looks really nice. I think it said it was 24 inches wide. So that ended up being perfect for this urn. And we'll do the other one now and let y'all see them. All right, so what we are doing is we're gonna make sure we can still press the timer button because we haven't started that yet. It's the middle of the day. So as you can see, we just wrapped it in the Ziploc. So definitely between this and the extra casing, rubber casing around the battery pack, hopefully it'll stay nice and dry. We don't get snow, and it's not necessarily a super wet time of year for us typically. So I think it'll be fine. All right, and we have it all done. So we did the other one the same way. I'm gonna start back and show y'all. There's a couple of different, they have these very fake plastic kind of sprigs, and then they have these natural, like you see on an artificial Christmas tree tip. So there's a couple of different kinds of tips. So this to me is like the real looking, but it's plastic as well. And we tested them out. I'm gonna come back and do it at night, show y'all a picture of what they look like at night. They weren't very expensive, y'all, and so you can tell that they're not real full and marvelous in that sense. But you know, we were talking about you could add some more picks of different kinds of evergreens. Maybe you want to do a little berry pick, but I just want to keep it simple. I am not a huge decorator kind of person, and so this simple look is great for me. So let's take a look down here at this other one. This one to me looked a little fuller than the one that we were just doing, but they both work. The first one we did had a little bit more fullness at the bottom. As you can see, the drip tubing still in the bottom of this one, but the top is more full. Whereas the first one we were doing, to me, the bottom was more full and the top was a little bit more sparse. So I don't know that you would get the same exact pick every time. Maybe they kind of vary a little bit, but there we go. And so hopefully that'll give y'all's pots a little bit of Christmas cheer. So if you're like me and you want to get a break to focus on family and friends this time of year, this is a quick, easy solution to keep your garden from looking too sparse. I'll give you an update on the battery duration, and I'll share the link down in the comments so you can see if you can catch it at your local Target store. Share in the comments if you decorate your garden for Christmas season. I'd love to see a picture, and we'll see y'all real soon.